When can China make ballpoint pens that write smoothly? The question perplexed the nation for decades. 80% of the world's ballpoints are made in China, but for the longest time, the country did not have the know-how to manufacture the most important part of the pens, their tips. China paid a heavy cost for its inability to crack the code on how to make these small heads. It spent millions of renminbi purchasing ready-made tips from overseas markets to finish putting the pens together. But 2017 wrote a new chapter in China's history. After 5 years of research, Taiyuan Iron and Steel Group finally produced ballpoint pen tips, ending decades-long reliance on imported ones. Over the past 70 years, China transformed from a predominantly agricultural economy to a manufacturing powerhouse. In 2010, it surpassed the United States to become the world's largest manufacturing country in terms of added value and has defended its title since. Data from the National Bureau of Statistics shows that China's industrial value-added output expanded more than 970 times from 12 billion yuan in 1952 to 31 trillion yuan in 2018, recording an average growth rate of 11% per year. In 2018, China produced 1.8 billion smartphones, 310 million computers, and 190 million TV units. That's more than 70% of the global output, according to the NBS. It's no small feat for a country that, just 70 years ago, was not industrialized. China came to be known as the world's factory, churning out everything from cars to cups. But for many foreigners, the Made in China label is a synonym for low value-added products. Why is that? Cheap labor made China the world's manufacturing hub, but lack of innovation and core technology meant the nation was always at the middle and lower reaches of the industrial chain. Take the ballpoint pens, for example. Making a quality tip requires ultra-thin steel plates and high-precision machinery. Without these technologies, China would always have to rely on overseas markets. To tackle this, China is gradually shifting its focus from saving costs to investing in R&D. In 2018, China's R&D expenditure accounted for 2.9% of its GDP, a record high. For the first time, the country's investment in basic research surpassed 100 billion yuan in 2018. China's R&D spending has seen double-digit growth for 3 consecutive years and has remained the world's second largest since 2013. China's R&D efforts are bearing fruit. Last year, the nation, for the first time, broke into the world's top 20 most innovative economies. In modern times, China has also introduced the world to the 4 great new inventions, namely mobile payment, e-commerce, dockless shared bicycles, and high-speed rail. Smart manufacturing powerhouse is gradually replacing world's factory to be the first thing people think of at the mention of China. From importing nearly everything in 1949 to becoming a global manufacturing powerhouse and turning into a global leader in innovation, China is proving it is a force to be reckoned with. It is no longer the workshop of the world, but a breeding ground for creativity and experimentation.